Good morning, my YouTube family. My name is Michelle and this is My Meaningful Life. I wanted to come on here to let you know that I am safe during this COVID-19 crisis, and I hope you are staying safe during this time. I decided to go ahead and do a cook with me instead of the weekly videos that I usually do. So if you're up for that, tag along. My name is Michelle, this is My Meaningful Life, and let's get to it.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with my water for the day. I usually put 2 lemon wedges in there, about 3 cucumber slices in there, and today I decided to spice it up a little bit and put some blackberries in there. I'm just going to add some water and I will be ready for the day. Okay, so here we're going to make our chicken for the wraps. You have a variety of chickens that I'm going to be making for you. You've got the salsa chicken up at the top. You've got 2 Mediterranean chickens in the middle. The one I'm working on right now is the turmeric chicken. Then I'm going to work on a lemon chicken. I realized afterwards that I probably needed to put a little bit more spices on that one. But then I'm going to add some onions to one of the chickens. And then the other one's going to be cumin. So the lemon one, I'm going to remove the lemon and put some lemon pepper on it. And then put the lemon back on the chicken. Then I'll put it in the oven for 350 degrees until it's completely cooked. I'm also going to cook some steak for some dinners that didn't turn out very well, so I didn't include them in this video. To the steak, I'm going to add some onion, some chipotle roasted garlic seasoning, some maple smokehouse seasoning, and some Montreal steak seasoning. Here's what the chicken and the steak look like after they are fully cooked. I overcooked the steak, that's why it didn't turn out too well. We are ready for some vegetables. I'm going to soak all of my vegetables in vinegar water to make sure all the pesticides are off of them and they're nice and clean. You want to do this because vegetables and fruit don't always come out clean. They do have pesticides on them, and so you want to make sure that all of them are nice and healthy and ready to go. Okay, we have the spinach, the cilantro, the bell peppers, the tomatoes, the cucumber, the blackberries, the cherry tomatoes, the mini peppers, and the broccoli. And then over here, we have the jalapenos. So we're ready to get our stuff cut up and put everything together. I am going to cut up the cucumber and the lemon for my weekly waters. Next, I'm going to cut these cherry tomatoes in half and put them in a bowl so that we can put them in each of the meal prep containers. These are also good for some snacks. If you want to add these with some cheese, they are just perfect with for a little tiny snack. Next, I'm going to cut up the mini peppers and just cut the tops off and make sure all the seeds are removed. We are ready to put some spinach in each of the meal prep container. Make sure the spinach that you've washed is nice and dry so that they're not wet. Spinach that is wet will wilt faster and will go bad faster. One of the tricks that I usually do, and I didn't do it here, but one of the tricks I usually do is I usually take a paper towel put it at the bottom of each container, and I will put paper towel on top of the spinach. This will help take out all of the moisture. I'm going to cover these up and get the rest of the vegetables prepared. so at this point, I moved to my table and I'm going to dice up the mini peppers so that they're nice and fine. I love this contraption because you can cut any vegetable except for tomatoes in this, and it will dice it up into fine pieces for you. You don't have to worry about doing all the heavy work. It'll do it for you. Next, I'm going to shred some carrots. Now, first I thought I was going to shred them in a regular grater, but I ended up using this peeler, and that turned out better for the wraps. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up these tomatoes so that I will have them for our salads, as well as some salsa. also going to dice up some jalapenos for some salsa that I'm going to be making next. About the blurriness of this part of the video, but it's onions at the bottom. Then I add some tomatoes and some cilantro. Then I add some mini peppers, the juice of 1 lime, some garlic, and then eventually I will add the jalapenos. And then I do add a little bit of cayenne pepper later on because I did not have any more jalapenos cut up and I needed more heat. So the next thing I'm going to make is my hummus. Now, I do not have a recipe that I followed for this, so I just kind of winged it. I put 2 cans of garbanzo beans or chickpeas, whatever you want to call them, a little bit of tahini, some garlic, some salt, some garlic powder. This turned out really good. And then to add some flavor, I'm going to add some of those mini peppers. shred some more carrots to make sure that we have enough carrots for each of the wraps. Okay, we're going to package it all together. You're going to put the hummus into containers, the salsa into containers, and the tomatoes into containers. These three, the reason why I put them in container is so that they can be separate and things won't get soggy in the meal prep containers. My suggestion when you're packaging up your meal prep containers, put a paper towel at the bottom of your container, place the spinach to one side of the container, put the hummus or the topping of the wrap or tortilla that you want in the middle along with your tomatoes. And then on the other side, you're going to see the cucumbers that I will be shredding up in a minute and the carrots. Okay, we're going to make my eggs bites. I know we did this in a little bit of reverse order, but I'm going to cut off all the skin off of the sausage that you see here. I'm going to mix it up so it doesn't look like links anymore. I'm not going to cut up all of them. I am going to keep about 6 links so that I can have for dinner. And then I'm going to cook this on the stove until it's no longer pink. I'm going to line a plate with a paper towel, put the sausage on the plate to let all the grease drain off of it. Then I'm going to cook up the sausage links. Blender, I'm going to add eggs, milk, pepper, salt, and some other seasoning, and then I'm going to blend it up. I'm going to add sausage, onion, tomato, and spinach to the muffin tin, and I'm going to top it off with the egg mixture. Then I'm going to cook it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes or until it is cooked on top. And you have the egg muffins. Everything. These are the steak dinner that I didn't actually eat, and it wasn't really good, so I decided not to film it for you guys. Same with the pork. But here's our chicken salads. There's the Mediterranean chicken. That's the turmeric chicken. That's the lemon chicken. And here's the rest of the hummus and salsa. I also packaged up some snacks. Thank you for watching. My name is Michelle. This is My Meaningful Life. Stay safe out there during this COVID-19 shut-in. And let me know what you're doing for this week while you are not outside and socializing. Are you changing how you look at things? How are you spending your time being inside? Let me know what you guys think below. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon down below so you're notified anytime I upload new videos. My name is Michelle. This is My Meaningful Life. Have a great day.